Ba-da-ba-da-da-da.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. I am Abigail, the ultimate guru, and with me, as always, is my co host, the world's only comedian, the one and only ruthless, toothless,
Yeah.
Bryden Proctor.
Ruthless Toothless checking in.
He's been signing all of his tweets to me all day with the ruthless, toothless, dash ruthless, toothless.
Ruthless Toothless, dude.
I like how when you texted me, they call me the ruthless toothless and I didn't respond because why would I respond to that? You just sent it again. I only texted you back because I was like, he's just gonna keep sending this, isn't he? Normally I can get away with ignoring you for longer, but I just kept seeing because I got the Fitbit and it's just popped up on my watch. They call me the ruthless toothless. Later, they call me the ruthless toothless. Like, oh my gosh. So I said, no, they don't.
Uh, I do that. I do that to Erica all the time. I just come in and I'm like, they're saying that I'm this. Like, what?
My husband does something similar where I don't know if he just it's quiet and he needs to say something or he's bored and wants to be I don't know what it is, but every now and then he'll be like, I kind of feel like I'm transforming into a ferocious velociraptor or something like that.
Sure.
Or like one time he said, I think I'm transforming into some sort of worm-like creature. And it's like, he just sounds so serious and bewildered. Like, I really think it's happening,
Well, what if he
honey.
is?
And I keep saying I'm gonna love you anyway, and that I support him in his transformation.
I would never love a bitch if she was a worm. I mean, that was the dumbest question.
Well, yeah, he doesn't put up with my bullshit when I ask him those questions. He's just like, you're a worm. What do you mean?
Yeah, I would be more concerned about like how could this happen, and then obviously not believe that a person could turn into a worm.
Yeah, see, that's the other thing. There was one. It was like, what if I transformed into an old man? And like all the women online were saying, well, my husband says that he would just kind of treat me like I'm his father and still love me in that way. And we'd go out to dinner and drink beers and stuff.
Oh, what?
Meanwhile,
You don't
my
want to
husband
bang an old
said,
man?
dude, and my husband's like, I mean, I come home and you're not there, and there's just this old man claiming to be you. I would assume he kidnapped you and murdered you and is
Yeah,
insane, and so I would kill him. And I'm just like, oh,
yeah. No,
okay.
there's not. It's like some Cthulhu, Call of Cthulhu ass horror of like, oh no, it's like no. We're in reality over here. You're not a
I would
worm.
just kill you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just you're not who you say you are because obviously. But like, if somebody, it would. How does the worm? I know we're like years late on this, and we've also covered this years ago.
Yeah, we have, but it
Uh,
was a long time ago, so it's not that, it's
how,
not that stale.
how does the worm communicate? Hey, what's up? I'm a worm. Because if Erica turns
I
into a
don't
worm in front of me, I'm just leaving. I'm going goodbye because that's my mind can't handle something like that. A
You
person,
would probably
imagine a
assume
stranger.
you're insane at the very least.
Oh, at the very
Yeah.
least, imagine a stranger turns into anything in front of you. It can, not even a worm. Let's say they turn into another person. No, I'm still leaving. I'm just gone. Monsters, and
Let's
I leave.
Yeah, these are not great questions to ask
Because
men.
women
Men
came
don't
up
even
with.
believe in
Because
ghosts.
women came up with these questions. They're stupid questions.
You guys are so rigid in your thinking. You can't suspend your disbelief for a moment. You're just gonna go shooting. That's
Bitch,
what
I'm
you're gonna do.
creative as fuck, and I suspend my disbelief with every single movie that I watch because they are all terrible. Do you think that a snowman could get possessed by a dead murderer and then go around killing people?
I don't see why not.
Well, it's
If
great.
it's a ghost, it's a poltergeist.
If I remember correctly, I think he like gets shot and then his blood goes into the snowman.
That transfers his poltergeist form into the snowman. That's totally
Well, I
reasonable.
don't think poltergeists are people, are they?
They're kind of like spirits that turn into evil, violent entities. The thing is that the people who like catalog these things, they don't see it happen. They don't know the mechanisms behind it. They've just categorized things they've experienced and seen.
I mean, I'm just going by the
So it's like the
movies.
poltergeist is just like the scary ghost who throws things at you and tries to hurt you and tries to get you to leave the house. You've got the more peaceful ghosts who
Like
don't do that.
Casper. How did Casper
Cas-
die? Didn't he get hit by a car? He was just a little cool kid.
I don't remember how Casper died.
Okay, well, we've got 2 questions for Grok. Grok, how do I become a poltergeist if indeed poltergeists are people? Also, you haven't seen the movie Poultrygeist. Let's see. Noisy ghost isn't a regular dead person wandering around. With most serious parapsychology research, poltergeist activity is strongly linked to living people, usually stressed out adolescents. So this doesn't make any sense. Hold on. Say it shorter, dork.
I tell it to talk to me like I'm extremely stupid, and it shortens the answers a lot. You should try that.
Well, it just gave me an interesting one. Real poltergeists are usually living, stressed out teens with accidental telekinesis.
That's not a poltergeist.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's not a poltergeist. That's a kid with telekinesis. That's a psychic. That's not a poltergeist. That's not what that is.
That's not what the movie was. I know that, but anyway.
That's so dumb. Where's Taps? They need to deal with this. We've
Well,
been watching a lot of Ghost Hunters again.
I've noticed. I've been watching. I guess it was like short-lived. I mean, it was years ago. I didn't know it existed. I'm watching the Creep Show TV show. It's on Shudder. It's just like 3 seasons. It's just Goosebumps for grown-ups. It's fucking sweet.
Oh, is it? I
Oh,
don't
it's
think
so
I've
cool.
seen that.
It's really good. You get like 2 little stories in there. You know, not like nothing on the Creep Show movie was ever super scary or anything like that. The one from the 80s, but yeah, it's cool. I really enjoy it.
That sounds fun. Yeah, that sounds right up my alley. Really, you know what? I was trying to find another like Korean detective mystery drama because I've been into those ones lately. I've moved away from the wuxia and the rom-coms for a little bit now, and I ran out of all the ones on Netflix. But you know what? I came out across instead because I thought it was going to be like that. It's just Korean John Wick. It's called Mercy for None. And instead of like shooting people, it's like makeshift weapons and kung fu. But it is literally like his brother gets killed by the mob boss's son. Like it's pretty 1-to-1 in a lot of ways, John Wick, but Korean man. But the kung fu, I have to say, is a lot more fun than guns.
Oh
It
yeah,
is.
I forgot her back. I forgot her back.
And again, you know, the kid, the rich son or whatever who's responsible for this, of course, hires foreigners to do some jobs, and so they're speaking English for those parts. And I don't even know where those people are from. I think it's just white people born in Korea. Because like they never get the accents right when people are speaking English and are supposed to be from like America or something.
Well-
Never once has that happened.
Are they maybe trying to like speak English in a way that is easier for a Korean audience to understand? Because like if you go, the Japanese people tell you if you go to Japan, you're gonna sound racist as fuck because you're like hamburger. Because you
they
go
won't
hamburger, they're
understand
like
you if you
I don't
don't.
fucking know hamburger.
Well,
Like,
because that's
"Oh."
literally what they call it because they have loan words, but they have their own way of saying it because they're Japanese. Like, they don't think it's racist to do that. That's just how they talk.
Yeah, but
Like,
it sounds racist
seems-
to us.
because we're white Westerners, we think it
Excuse
but,
me.
like-
Excuse me. Can you tell me where I can find a hamburger?
it
That's-
will work. We know a Japanese guy. I know a woman who spent like a long time in Japan. Everyone I know that would know is just like, no, you have to do that. Like, it's fine.
I
I
like the
promise
i-
it's fine.
I like the idea of like being really racist and going to Japan and like trying to be racist and mocking them and be like, oh,
they're just like-
where can I find a hamburger?
and they're like, oh, down the street.
Yep.
Thanks for not talking like a dickhead. I appreciate it.
Yep. I mean, that literally is the situation. But I don't know. I mean,
So
maybe
what if I
they
do the
are.
eyes? What if I do the eyes?
I think that might be too far, Bryden. I don't think you could get away with the eyes.
Going around. Chicka, chicka, ching, ching, doo, doo, doo. That'd be great. They'd love that. That's a hit over there.
You might be onto something with they're trying to make sure it's still understandable thing, but I think that it might be a little both.
I'll just
where they're not going and hiring actual Russian men from Russia who know English fluently to do these roles. They're just putting out a casting call in Korea.
Yeah, I can't imagine Russians like go to Korea though. If I'm being totally honest, what the fuck are they gonna do over there?
They're not that far off from there. It's probably more common than you'd think.
But what are
more
they
common
doing?
than an Englishman.
No, because like it's weird enough when Americans go to Asian places, but like when you get these other whites from different places, like English and Canadian, they can also
Russia
go.
is Asia. Most
No.
of it is in Asia.
No, don't give me that shit. That's a technicality. All right, they're not. They're Russian. They're different. They're not. When I say Asia, you know what I mean. I'm not talking about India.
I'm just talking about proximity. It would make zero sense that they wouldn't go there.
Listen, you know what I'm talking about when I say Asia. You know what I'm talking about.
Okay, I'm not talking about Thailand right now.
Tell him what
talking
I'm
about
doing.
Korea. Okay, he's doing the squinty eyes. He's
I'm
going to
doing the
continue doing
eyes.
this until we get off the topic. He's
I am
doing the
gonna
eyes.
get tape and do the whole show that way.
Nobody
right?
can see it.
I know. That's why I can do it. It's fine. Doing the eyes. But
Man. So I've been complaining on Twitter lately, and then after I tell this little tidbit about Twitter, I will get into the Dear Abbeys, but I've been complaining that nobody argues with me anymore. And then I made this post and I decided, look, I'm not going to be inflammatory. I'm not going to say everything I think about this. I'm going to be extremely reasonable. People flip the fuck out. They can't handle it. They can't handle me just being like, no, I meant this. I mean, I can explain it again. Like, people really...
are you sure you were actually reasonable?
I think I was being pretty reasonable.
Are you on your period?
No.
Are you going to be next week?
I don't know anymore. It's all off kilter. I've been
Abby's
having a hard
pregnant.
time.
Abby's
I'm not
pregnant.
pregnant. I'm not
Abby's
pregnant. I'm
pregnant.
not. Stop it. You're going to curse me. I really don't want that right now.
That would be fucking hilarious to be like, sorry guys, we were just going to take a break in January, but Abby has to take a break for at least 18 years. Dumbass!
No, it's not that. My anxiety's been really bad this year. It just keeps messing things up.
See, I always don't accept that as a thing. When women are like, oh, I'm really anxious, so it delays the period. I don't believe that because, like, the male version of a period is diarrhea, okay? And
Okay. No, Bryden.
It
no,
is!
It's not. No,
it is.
It's not. What are you, trans?
no, the male
This
version of a period
you're
is
such
diarrhea.
a lib.
No.
You're such a lib, Bryden.
Hear
Stop.
me out. The reason is because like it's gross. It's uncomfortable when you suffer from it, and like nobody wants to bang when you've got diarrhea. I don't want to bang some period, bitch. No, thank you.
Okay. So anyway, it never happened
Male
to me
male
until
period
like
is diarrhea. Say it,
this
everybody.
summer. The first time it's literally ever happened to me that I had a delayed period that was not a pregnancy or a chemical pregnancy. It was this summer, and it's just that's how bad it's been, Bryden. And look at you. You're making it worse. You're making me so anxious all the
Good.
time.
That's the only way that I can be happy. Like I'm some sort of an energy vampire that I can't believe you've never picked up on that before. Is that I feed off of the discomfort and don't do that to the fucking
I was
mic.
moving it closer to my mouth.
Pause. Just don't do that. You're ruining this for me. All right, I'm trying to feed.
It's disgusting the way you said that. I don't know. Just pictured like Jabba the Hutt or something.
Yes.
Just some scary slug monster eating.
The ruthless,
That's you.
toothless.
He's got no teeth because he's a slug.
Yeah, dude, I'd be a slug. Don't they eat with their butts or something?
What?
I think slugs eat with their butts.
Do they ask ChatGPT or whatever
Let's
the hell?
ask-
Ask Grok. Do
think-
slugs eat with
Do
their
slugs
butts?
eat with their butts? No, they do not eat with their butts, but their slime.
Why would you even come up with that?
I thought they did.
Just-
Okay, so no, slugs have a radula, a ribbon covered in thousands of microscopic teeth, which they use to scrape food into their mouths. They also have a jaw for cutting off larger pieces. The butt-eating behavior is in quotations. When a slug moves, its slime can pick up small bits of food. The slug can then turn its head around and use its I don't know what a radula is. It sounds like a perfume.
Tongue?
Maybe. We'll find out. Can you put it in a taco? I bet the Chinese have. To eat food. What is a radula? Yeah, so it's a toothed tongue feeding organ found in most mollusks, used to scrape or cut food. So, like, I think their whole butt is a tongue, and they just, like...
No, it's saying that it's not the butt. It's literally saying the opposite of that. It's saying that it's a tongue. It's saying it's not the butt.
I don't even know if they've got butts. I imagine they've got it.
If they're eating, they surely have butts.
I'm not going to Google slug butts, but slug faces are pretty cute. I like them. Look at them. They got all those tentacles and shit. They're like...
Yeah, they are cute.
Once you get up there, don't touch them, though. They're slimy.
They're yucky. Well, you shouldn't touch them anyway because it would hurt them.
Oh, yeah, because the salt on your fingers. They hate
Yeah,
salt.
they need. Well, also just you can't take the slime off them. You can't go touching animals that have like protective coatings, you know?
Well, that's not a very good
Like
protection.
butterflies. You're not supposed to touch butterflies because you could take off you could get oil on their wings or whatever. And yeah.
Yeah, they got powdery wings,
Yeah.
so don't touch them.
I'm just saying. Stop touching bugs.
And that's the lesson for today, folks. Don't
Yeah,
go
okay,
around
dear-
touching bugs.
Dear Abby, let's say your friend recently married, and before your wedding, she told you she had an extra $3,000 in gift cards to a local dinnerware boutique
Damn.
she won't use
Wait, what? Why?
And-
What? Where did you get that?
for her wedding. I
Oh.
don't know.
Oh, that she
Or
won't.
maybe not. Okay.
It was wedding gifts. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I thought she was gonna get married. This is a secret that she was keeping. Is just like, fucking Tupperware.
I'll start over.
Okay.
Let's say your friend recently married, and before your wedding, she told you she had an extra $3,000 in gift cards to a local dinnerware boutique she won't use, and offered to go with you and buy you dinnerware. A few months later, she hasn't mentioned it again. Do you bring it up? Possible pertinent info. She is now pregnant.
Yeah, it's good you put in that she's pregnant. I mean, just give her the chance to use that as the wedding gift. Like, probably no reason to push it, right? When
This person already got married. I went to her wedding. So so it's like now it's been months kind of thing.
Oh,
It's been
man,
a few months now.
I'd maybe like put in some subtle hints, like take one of your existing forks or something like that, and then like burn it and like bend it a little bit, and then like send a picture. You'd be like, ugh, do I throw this away?
Just bend it completely in half.
Well, no, you can't. You can't make them think that
It's
you're trying to.
black with soot.
Yeah.
No, do a spoon. That way they think
Nope.
you're doing heroin.
Yeah, you can't be a spoon. I thought of that.
Drop a plate on the floor and be like, oh no, this was my favorite set. I'm gonna cry. And send that.
Yeah, that might be a better one because you don't want them to think you're doing drugs.
Yeah, because how are you scorching the fork? Like, how does
don't
that
know.
happen normally, Bryden? What are you talking about?
So you
That's
left it
not
on
a thing.
you left it on the stove by accident.
Why would you do that?
I don't know why I've done that.
Bryden,
What?
you're a danger
Yeah,
to yourself and your household.
I have almost set a lot of kitchens on fire for sure. Commercial
Oh, my
and
goodness.
residential. So.
I've set a couple fires back when we had an electric stove at our old house. You know, the little drip pans.
Yeah,
I guess some grease had gotten in there,
I can't have that.
and it caught fire, and that was a whole thing.
It's like Greece's favorite thing to do.
Yeah, it was a whole thing. But one time, my husband was like panicking and like not telling me what was going on and just like running around and doing stuff. And a little bit later, after the situation was under control, he was like, "Yeah, I was trying to do dishes, and I got water on the light switch, and then there were just flames."
Oh my God.
And I was like, "You started an electrical fire!" Like, what the hell? But he took care of it, and everything's fine, and
Wait,
it's never
how
gonna
would-
happen again. Is what he told me.
How the fuck? Okay, you got to fix
I
that
don't
light switch.
know.
That's some.
Yeah, I don't. How does that even happen?
That's Final Destination shit.
Yeah, that was crazy, especially
That's
because
not
I
his
didn't
fault.
know it was happening at the time. I was just like, how did you dump that much water on a I know it's near the sink, but like,
I am pretty sure that if you dumped an entire pot of already hot water onto a light switch, it shouldn't start a fire.
yeah.
I mean, I'm sure the temperature of the water doesn't matter to electricity, but
No,
it's
I
just to
don't
drive
think
home the
this
point,
makes-
you know? It's already warm. Maybe it would. That's not his fault. That was.
No, it was like a freak accident thing, but I was just amazed, and I still can't get my brain to picture how it could have happened. You know what I mean?
I can't imagine the panic of being like, oh, I did nothing wrong and now everything's on fire. I was just doing the
And he's so
dishes.
good.
Like it's the
so
fucking Sims, dude. Like they're just doing the dishes.
And he, oh yes, and the baby's on fire, and what the hell? But also, it's just how nice of him to not tell me until he solved it, because I would have freaked the fuck out.
It would have been
dude.
hysterical. Yeah, that wouldn't have been a good thing. I mean,
Yeah,
you know,
I don't know if that was like embarrassment or protecting me, but probably the latter, honestly, because he did eventually tell me about it.
yeah. I mean, I figure if that did like if that was like happening, then
He was also rushing, you know.
yeah, like in a rush, and then it's like, you know, in your head, you're like, okay, fire is bad. We got to keep people away from this electrical fire. What's the easiest way to do
Yes.
that? Don't tell somebody that's definitely going to run in there and look at the fire.
Oh yeah, absolutely. First thing I do is I'm gonna run. I'm gonna tell all the kids stay in your rooms or
Yep.
go outside. Probably, you know, depending on how panicked he seems, which direction they're going.
I just don't know how that
Everyone,
happens.
you gotta go out to the road. We have a fire drill. Actually, you should do fire drills. I've explained all of it. I took them to a fire station one time, and they were explaining that it's not just.
Well, that's good because they live at the fire station. They'll know how to escape the fire at the fire station, but not your home.
Well, the firefighters were teaching them how to deal with a home fire.
Go get
is
one
the
of them.
point.
Go get one of them right now and ask them any question about what they learned that day. I'm telling you, they didn't learn a damn
Oh, they
thing.
don't. They didn't learn a damn thing. They just liked
that
the fire
youngest-
truck. They
that-
got to go in the fire truck and climb around. Firefighters are great. They got no fires going on. They'll just let you climb around in their trucks. If you have kids, you just show up with kids. Be like, hey, can we do a thing? Especially if you have like a group, you can just call them. Be like, hey, can we
Yeah.
bring all these kids by tomorrow? Just be like, yeah, if we don't have an emergency. I love fire stations.
You call them. You're like, hey, can I bring all these kids by tomorrow? You're like, Jesus, lady, the cutoff is like 2 months. You can't bring all. How many newborns do you have to drop off?
Oh yeah.
Hey, can we just bring all these kids by tomorrow? It's a crazy
I
question
got
for
a
a
lot
fire
of,
station.
I've been collecting them for a while. Well, no, because I was in this play group and we just like called the fire station and asked if we could do a field trip. And they were just like, yeah, sure. Come
Yeah.
Thursday.
I wonder if the police do that. I'll bet they've got some similar thing, but they got a
You-
pretty more kind of like, it'd be like, oh, come by the fucking police station. And then they bring in some pantsless schizophrenic and stuff. That's going to not be good.
No, but what they will do is they'll come to you and
Sure.
let the kids play with the car.
I
Is
thought
what
you were
they'll
going to
do.
say gun for some fucking reason.
No.
I thought you were going to say gun.
Yeah, they just hand it over. Like, this is a Glock. It's got no safety. It's very important in my line of work because that's a lot of time.
There you go, kids. If you grow up to be a police officer, you could be a big bad man too. You can hold all the power. Are you getting picked
But
on?
don't they
You're not picked on as a cop. Remember that.
But no, a cop will come out and like let kids like climb around in the car and push the buttons and stuff. Like they'll
Huh.
do it. I don't know if they would do it if you just called them to your house and didn't have a group together.
Right.
But they'll, you want to do it for like a play group or something at least. But yeah, like
I bet they
if
do.
they got nothing else they're doing, they'll do it.
Yeah, I bet they do some sort of a community outreach thing where they let
Mm-hmm.
kids, because they want kids to like police officers,
Oh yeah.
Because I mean,
No,
think about it. If you're a child, spare like I'm sure how many cops are in America, right? Let's say that less than 1% of them are pedophiles. There's still too many that are pedophiles, but I'll bet
there are, yes.
most are
Any
not.
number of pedophiles is too many pedophiles.
Right. I mean, that's more of like teachers, priests, ice cream truck drivers. Those are, I think, more of that's like attracts the pedophiles more. I don't think cops are pedophiles that much.
Sports coaches.
Sports coaches. Oh man, gymnastics
No,
especially.
cops, I think, are heavier toward the wife beating
Yeah.
because it's like a real stressful job.
Yeah. But yeah, they want to. It's probably good that children trust the police, at least while they're kids. I mean, eventually you got to have that second talk with them where you're like, listen, the cops are fucking dicks.
I never got the first talk. I only ever got the second. But one of my earliest memories was my cousin who was living with us at the time being dragged out in cuffs to go to juvie. So,
Did he deserve it?
yeah.
Okay.
But also, he just got stuck in the pipeline at that point. He just got stuck and ended up involved with some really shady characters. Never got out of it. He's dead now.
Yeah, all that adds up. Yeah. Way to bring the mood
don't
down.
steal stereos out of cars at the age of 14. You know what? Kids can't even do that anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say no
thankfully.
one fucking does that now.
Yeah, it's not even possible now, but that's what he was doing.
Oh, I stole your stereo. Oh, okay. That's what?
Wasn't one there. What did you take? Like,
Oh no, my radio I don't use. All right.
one of our cars does still have a CD player in it because it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
a 2013.
Mhm.
And but we just have like a phone holder that fits in it.
Oh, that's a good
Like it's
idea.
got a little like flat part that you
Yeah.
shove into the CD player, and then it puts your phone on there because we just have the aux cord going for music. We don't use CDs in the car. That's like a whole logistical thing, like trying to change a song while you're driving with a CD. Like, man.
Man, look at that. I never thought about that. But yeah, there's like a whole thing for that. That
Yeah,
is
yeah,
cool.
yeah. That's what we use the CD player for. It's nice because you could just see your map because that car doesn't have like a GPS screen. It's too old for all that.
Right.
So you got your map there. You got, just plug the aux cord in, plug your charger in.
I got a GPS thing in mind, but they they wanted me to buy something, and I just said no. And I used Google Maps, and I put my phone, not even charged. I just put my phone in the cup holder, and I just I go with it that way. I refuse to get a phone holder because it gets in the way of the windshield, which is things that I need to see because everyone in Orlando drives like a fucking prick.
Well, you get a phone holder that clips somewhere that's not in your windshield area, though. Like,
but
none
then
of the
it's-
cars that we've had has had that problem.
No, it's gonna block my precious AC. I'm not gonna.
They
I'm not
have one
gonna
that
have
clip onto air vents, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that. It blocks my precious AC.
But it keeps the phone cool.
Man, fuck my phone.
Okay.
My phone
Did we
could
help
sit
her?
there.
No,
at
we didn't help her.
I think I did. I'm just saying, my phone could sit there at 30. You know how old this fucking thing is? My phone could sit there. I'm officially grandpa. As a kid say, I'm definitely unk. All right.
Oh,
This
no.
phone is old as shit, and it's not broken, so I refuse to. Because like, why would I go and get another phone? It doesn't.
I'm so clumsy.
so many
I always break my phone on accident. Like legitimately. This isn't just me being awful. Like it's just coincidental that I tend to break my phone finally irrevocably right around the time I'm gonna need it. I have an option for an upgrade without being charged extra anyway. Like it lines up perfectly. That's how long I'm able to keep a phone from dying on me because I just drop it all the time. I'm
See?
just very clumsy. I'm always dropping it.
I dropped this thing on fucking concrete. Still not a single crack on the screen. Everything. It's a piece of shit phone. It runs terribly. But it doesn't do the QR codes natively. Like I have to download an app. Like I was gonna get some Girl Scout cookies, and then like the lady was like, "Nah, definitely it does QR codes." And I go, "No, I'm telling you, it doesn't do that. I need you to
You
give
don't
me a
understand
PayPal."
how old it is.
I'm
Yeah.
an old
You
person.
can't just pay them with a card.
No, that was what was
The
annoying
Girl
to me as well.
Scouts near me have a little card reader because you could just hook it up to your phone with Bluetooth now.
Right. That's what I wanted, and I wasn't even gonna eat those fucking. I was gonna eat those fucking cookies, but
Yeah, dude, I was so good last year. I resisted the urge. I saw them there every week at the store. I did not get it. And then one day, my husband comes home with like 5 boxes
yeah.
of Girl Scout cookies. He was like, "Look what I got. Here you go, honey." It's like, "Oh, fuck you." He's like, "I know you like them."
It's the Samoas and then the tag-alongs.
It's my favorite. I like the Samoas and the Thin Mints the best.
Man, fuck mint flavored cookies. I just can't do it. But somebody's got to eat them, and I know they're
I like
popular.
Thin Mints.
But anyway, so we got to help this lady. I like my
Yes, drop the plate.
Yeah.
Don't burn forks. That's going to look like sabotage. But people drop plates or bowls or cups. And then just, coyly be like, "Man, I wish this hadn't happened. Look what I did to my favorite dinner set. Oh, I'm the worst. Has
Okay.
this ever happened to you?"
Let's let's go with the plate idea, but let me word this because I talk to people professionally. Abby talks to me and her kids, and sometimes her
And
husband.
sometimes I have to go to the company Christmas party and I have to speak to like real grown-ups
Can't do it.
that are not like weird religious people at my weird church
Yeah.
where everyone is a strange individual. Yeah. Last year I gave a big hug to a guy because he was like, "Hey,
He wasn't a
and
guy. He
walked
was a
away.
scarecrow.
And I was like, I asked my husband, I was like, "Hey, I know him, right? Like I've met him before." He's like, yeah, he loves you. I was like, "Okay," because I
Oh.
thought so, but I wasn't sure, and I just figured that would be better than acting like I didn't know him when I did.
I was really hoping that story ended differently. Of like, no, he's just part of the
He's new.
catering. He's just doing catering here.
Well, he was the first guy we saw when we walked in, and he just greeted us so happily and warmly that I was like, "Surely I'm supposed to know that man." And I ran up and gave him a big hug. It's like, "Hey, good to see you again." And it was a big risk, but it paid off. I did a good job because all the previous to that, every year there's at least 2 different people who I will introduce myself to, and they'll be like, "Yeah, I've talked to you every year."
Oh no.
like, Because
You don't know how to get out of that though?
how?
No, you just go, "Oh, I'm sorry. I just meet so many people. I remember now." Problem solved.
No, yeah,
And you
I do
repeat their
that.
name. And you repeat their name. Oh, sorry. I just meet so many people. I knew that, Dave, completely. That's my bad. Let me get you a drink. Any of that. Just bombard them with a bunch of information immediately. That way they're just like, "Oh, this isn't insulting."
Yeah, I mean that's more or less how I handle it. It's still very embarrassing in the moment, though.
Wait, you feel embarrassment?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm not
weird.
a sociopath, Bryden. Some
That's-
people have shame.
What?
Yeah.
No. The word is sham, and I pull shams all the time. What do you?
Sham wows.
Yeah.
He's just throwing sham wows at people.
I don't get what this. Okay, we'll talk about this later because people keep telling me about these things.
You
like,
won't get it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how many times I explain this to you. You're not gonna get it.
Because people say guilt like it's an emotion, but I think it's like a legal thing, right? So
It's both.
I don't get that at all.
Yeah, no, I didn't think you would.
Anyway, break the plate, and the way you word it is, I think she's right. Take like a coy approach, but just try to like lay it on like, "I can't believe this happened. I'm running out of plates. LOL." And then if she doesn't bite, then
That's a lot better than what I said. Yeah. If she doesn't bite, then you might have to drop it because
she's
you
about
can't just
to-
be like,
yeah. "Where's
well,
my
you
money?"
can't be like, or like my children. You lied to me. You broke your promise. You're a mean mom. I never promised. I said maybe. Like, maybe later. That doesn't mean, yes, guaranteed. I promise you will get this in 20 minutes flat. But that's what they think it means.
That's how we started the day. Is we get on the call here, and then Abby's kid comes over and just I could barely hear on the mic or whatever. It's like, I can't believe you lied.
Just like, I said that maybe later he could have a piece of Halloween candy. And it's like, I'm not depriving him of that. It's just, this is now he has to go ask the other parent. That's the other thing, is they
The
just
one who
forget
worked.
that there's another dude in this house.
The one who worked all day and doesn't want to hear it. Why don't you just go, yeah, here's a fucking Reese's.
Because I'm doing this.
I am pretty sure that you could say the words, have a Reese's.
No, I put it up where he can't reach them, because otherwise he will just sit there and eat all the candy while I'm recording this show.
And that would be funny too.
One time I bought them these little mini chocolate chip cookies from the store, and they were just gone by the end of the day. And what do you know? The littlest one has a tummy ache, and he doesn't know how it could possibly have happened that night. And he's like throwing up. It's like, dude, are you going to learn the lesson this time? I don't know. No, he's not. He didn't. He didn't learn the lesson.
To be fair, I've never learned the lesson either, because I felt like that after I had a big Taco Bell meal at lunch today at work.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh, I fucking feel terrible.
Yeah, that's a man thing. I know a guy we hang out with a lot, and we'll get like all this food or whatever. And I just don't finish my portion if I get full. Like, I just put it away for later, leftovers, so I could eat it for lunch tomorrow or something. This man will just eat and then puke.
Well, it's a different type of eating disorder. Oh,
Yeah.
hold on. Watch this.
Oh, we
Go.
weren't recording? Because
No.
I gave more advice.
Oh,
Why did
well,
you
give it
stop
again.
recording?
Because I was trying to be polite to the fucking audience.
Ah, damn it. Thank you for being polite to the audience. You weren't polite to me. You just said, watch this, and then ran to the bathroom. So I have an idea, watch this. Run to the bathroom. I'm just talking to nobody. I was giving good advice.
Well, give
I'll
the
do
good
it
advice.
again.
Give the good-
Okay, so
didn't
the
think about
main problem...
Until I was in the bathroom, I was like, I wonder if she's talking.
I kept going. Anyway, I'm just going to say that the main thing is that if she doesn't bite on it, of the broken plate picture, then what you have to do, because now you've lost your plate. Like, that's not good. Now you have not enough plates for
Wait,
if you have
does
a
she
dinner
know?
party
Hold
or
on.
something.
Does she know what plates you have?
I don't know if she
If
would.
she
That's a
doesn't-
good question.
if she
Because if
doesn't-
not, you could just get like a Walmart plate or something for
Yeah.
like $5 and drop that.
Get a
Because I
decoy
was
plate,
gonna
dude.
say that if she doesn't bite and she's like, oh, LOL, that sucks, and that's it, then you send it to your husband and you tell him that, now we don't have enough plates for if we have people over for dinner, so we need to go to the dinnerware boutique. And either way, you get it.
Wait, why are you? Don't try to manipulate your husband. This
But
is
don't let him listen to this episode. Tell him this episode's for the girls or something.
You're messing up the whole plan. Do you not understand the point
Mhm.
of the question and what we're trying to accomplish? You're not trying to. You don't spin this into another con.
I'm just saying that there's multiple options. There's a backup option if she doesn't bite. Either way, you get the dinnerware.
That's
You get
not
to go
what
to the
they want.
boutique.
They want free dinnerware.
You're right, but this is the second best option. Either
is
way, you
not.
get the dinnerware.
That's like seriously, if we were cocaine dealers,
Okay,
and
fine.
we weren't able to do a deal or whatever, you would be like, well, at least we can do our own cocaine, which is honestly a better plan. But
I'm failing to see the problem.
that's because it's not cocaine. It's their own plate. They want the free part of that.
Okay, then
This
what
is
you need to
insane.
do is you need to get your hands on the gift certificate.
Don't steal from people. Okay.
No, I didn't say steal it. I never said those words.
You-
I wouldn't encourage criminal activity.
You have a lot. We should have a montage of it.
Someone could probably put together a whole episode with
I
me
mean,
encouraging or threatening to do
yeah,
criminal activities.
that's
Like what I said about those poor Taco Bell workers a few years ago.
I mean, look, if that doesn't work, you've got to wait until she has the baby, and then maybe you can start the cycle back up again of like, hey, don't you still owe me a fucking thing? You get, because you know what you can do. Alternatively, and this is good. You wouldn't even have to wait that long. Invite her to hang out with you and say, hey, I have to go pick up some dinnerware, and then go to that specific store with her, and then get everything that you might buy anyway, but keep it on a lower cost, just in case you do have to buy it. Because if she doesn't right away go, oh, I'll bring my cards, I owe you this thing, then you're probably going to end up buying some stuff. Because I doubt she just keeps them in her purse.
Oh yeah, probably not.
It would be weird to keep like $3,000 worth of whatever
I
dinner
don't
or
know. I just if I get like gift cards and stuff like that, I just stick them right in my wallet. It depends on the size of the like, is it a paper certificate?
I was picturing like several plastic gift cards.
See, I was picturing like a certificate that says, this is a voucher for this because it says certificate.
Are you picturing it's also like 93 or
I mean, I've gotten those before when my mother-in-law got me like a coupon for cleaning services or a
at the
coupon for a
dentist?
massage.
Oh,
No, 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 for the house, like a maid service, like a one-time maid service thing and like a one-time hour massage, like it's on paper. They just print it off.
I think the last time someone handed me a piece of paper that wasn't a receipt was a referral for my dentist that I got like a free cleaning or something if I referred somebody. And then they also emailed it to me. So I don't know. I'm not picturing a certificate, but yeah, I say you break the plate, say what I said, and then if that doesn't work, wait a few weeks and just say like, hey, I gotta go get some dinnerware. We ought to hang out. Let's have lunch, and then we can go do this.
Mhm.
Give her plenty of time to think. Like, remember, she's got a lot going on. I mean, she's like not human anymore. She's a
Well, she'll
vessel
wanna
for
bring
human life.
this well, okay.
What? Don't sit here and tell me that pregnant women are special and they got all these mental problems and shit. And then I say it the same exact thing, just in a different, more realistic way. And then you get mad
I
at me.
mean, you're not wrong,
There you
it's
go.
just the
That's all I
way
needed to hear.
you said it.
Didn't want to hear anything you said after that. You're not wrong. If you can go ahead and say ruthless, toothless, you're not wrong. And just say it with a little jingle to your voice too.
Ruthless, toothless, you're not wrong.
Woo!
I should do the whole show in my cheery voice that I used to talk to children.
Oh, I don't talk to kids like that. I talk to them like this.
It depends. It's if they're really mad. You have to like it's like how you don't want an animal to sense you're nervous. If a kid is like flipping the fuck out, you have to just keep steady, keep smiling.
No, you don't. You do this. You go, hey! That tends
Well,
to
it
get
depends on
them.
why they're freaking out.
Well,
But
even
yeah.
if they're freaking out, you go, hey, just chill. And that's
You
always
know what?
worked.
You try that with my son. Good
I
luck with it.
100%
By the way,
will.
can you see on the camera my giant like I have
Ugly
like
face?
a
Yes.
swollen spot on my cheekbone from getting headbutted so hard last night. Like it hurt inside my face like a toothache. I was
No.
icing it all night.
No, I
I don't
just
know if
thought that
you
that
probably
was.
can't see it.
No, I just thought that was your shitty blotchy skin.
Fuck you. Just fuck you. You know, I come
Ruthless,
here and I
toothless,
try to do
ruthless,
my
toothless,
best. You are
ruthless,
ruthless.
toothless, ruthless,
I
toothless.
come here every week and I try to do my best under pressure, and all I get is your bullshit thrown at me, and I'm sick of it.
Toothless aggression. Ruthless, toothless, ruthless, toothless, ruthless, toothless.
And he's saying that because he is toothless.
I am
is the
toothless. Everybody
thing.
knows that. I mean, these are fake. Everybody knows that.
Mhm.
Top ones are fake.
Mhm.
Drop teeth, as I call them.
And I did remind everyone on Twitter the other day because you were texting me about having some sort of problem, and I just posted on Twitter, Bryden update. he poops his pants or something like that. Like a reminder, Bryden poops his pants. So just
I haven't
everyone knows
pooped.
that too.
I haven't pooped my pants recently.
No, you're right. It's been a little while. I'm a little concerned about you.
I
You're
have
not
had.
eating enough.
I have. Well, I did like have Domino's on Sunday and then leftover Domino's 2 nights in a row after that. And I had a man period the whole time.
Okay, you are not allowed to say that.
That's
You
what it
just
is.
can't say
It's
that.
diarrhea.
It's so offensive. It is so
So are
insulting.
periods. It's gross and no one wants them. You know, like
No, we hate them, but they're not gross.
they are so gross. I made a
They're
solid.
gross. They're pretty gross.
I have made a solid argument that diarrhea is the equivalent to a period.
No, you've literally just made the same argument that trans women make.
Well, you know, even a broken clock.
They're wrong. No, they're
Yep.
not correct.
I don't
It's
think
stolen valor.
I don't
It's
think
stolen valor. Would you do this to the troops?
Yeah.
That you're the wrong person to ask that question.
Yeah, I don't care about the troops at all. Fuck the troops. I don't care. Why do you get 20% off at Applebee's? Oh, I went and did HTML coding in the 90s during the Iraq War. You know, first Iraq War, I guess it would have been because I said 90s, but still, fuck you. I don't give a shit. You don't get a discount. I got to pay full price because you sat in the desert and watched all your friends get exploded. Dumbass, you should have signed up. I saw 9/11 just like you did. My first thought wasn't, well, I got to go there.
You know,
it's not
I think
bravery,
these
you're
people
dumb.
Were lied to and tricked, and they're not very smart. And I think that they were traumatized by our government participating in brutal, unjust warfare.
But they have been the entire
They're
time that
victims.
everybody that like after 9/11 went into the military, they had already seen our government participate in a whole bunch of unjust wars.
But they thought
lives.
it was just. They were tricked. All the propaganda was like, hoorah, America, eagle, bald eagles. Yeah, bald eagle's gonna cry. Don't let him cry.
I'm all about that. Listen, I love me a Toby Keith song as much as the next guy, but I'm not dumb enough to go, oh man, I could sign $35,000 signing bonus. Oh, and I get to live in a barracks with a bunch of dudes and develop PTSD and alcoholism. That'd be great. Oh, you know, what'd be really cool is when my wife leaves me while I'm overseas watching my friends get turned into pink mist. All right. No, I'm just not that fucking stupid.
I just think they're very stupid victims
of
an unjust system.
And then now the whole military is a bunch of black gay people. So, you know.
Well, that I don't care about as much. I'm just kidding.
Yeah. It's just like black gay women. It's a bunch of black gay lesbians. It's just a bunch of studs out there. Like we could win a fucking war now.
I love black women.
I'll bet. I'll be honest here.
They're so fun and sassy.
Nope. 1% of the time they are. About 1 out of, you know, I'll be more generous than 1%. About 10% of the time, 1 in 10 interactions that I have with a black woman is I'm like, oh, she was really funny. The other ones are, what a fucking asshole. You ever been to the DMV?
They like to touch my hair and all kinds of, it's just, you know, they really like to touch your hair.
TSA, DMV, every time you have to call the person.
Dude, everyone at the DMV or the TSA are miserable pieces of shit. Yes.
Well, I mean, I wasn't
But like, you know, if I call a customer
say
service line and I get a black woman, I'm happy.
Oh, I'm not. I know my problem's not getting fixed.
Because it's not an Indian man.
Nope, that's another one. At least I can understand her. But yeah, I know my problem's not getting fixed.
Because it's not going to get fixed either way.
That is not her job. All right? That's not her job.
She's tired. You can't blame her. She's tired.
I mean, look, if you could just give me like almost any type of man that's just American, from America, I'm pretty sure.
Well, that's not going to happen in all these places. Like the groups we're talking about, these organizations, these jobs, that's not going to happen.
Man, it's barely a race thing. You give me a black guy on the phone, I'm going to feel far more confident. Because it goes like, I mean, it's ranked for sure. It's like Indian anybody is at the bottom for customer service, and then barely above it is black woman.
There are certain accents that are just a lot harder for me to parse, and Indian just happens to be one of them,
Well, it sounds
honestly.
stupid. It sounds like a dumb thing. They don't even sound like Apu from The Simpsons, which is funny. You just can't understand them. They're the worst guys. But it's like you just any customer service. I mean, like any woman is going to be below. You just give me a guy from America, and I'll bet we can figure it out somehow and come to some sort of a conclusion. Even if they can't fix what I need, I'll feel better and I'll be further along in my
Well,
journey.
you just hate women.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Yeah, that one. I tattoo that one on my forehead. Yeah, I hate women.
I'm going to read another Dear Abby. Dear Abby, I love you. I love you too. Genuinely.
That was it?
Yeah, that's all that
It's
one
not a
was.
Dear Abby. That's just a message someone sent you.
No, it says Dear Abby, I love you.
Yeah, and
Well, it says ILY.
yeah, that was just a DM, dude.
It says Dear Abby though. It's a Dear Abby. That's what a Dear Abby is.
Okay, that sucks.
Okay, moving on. Dear Abby, at what
Here,
point
here,
is
hold
it
on. Let me
okay?
help that. Hold on. Actually, let me help that person. Trust me. You must not know her that well.
No, she
There's
knows me
no
very
reason
well.
to.
She loves me and I love her. We have a beautiful relationship.
Lesbians. All right.
No. Dear Abby, at what point is it okay for me to kill a woman who won't have sex with me? At no point. At no point is that okay. Please don't do that.
Devil's advocate.
He looked just so happy.
No, you can't. Yeah, you can't kill him. That old saying, I didn't make it up, but it's women can't live with them, can't kill them. That's the saying. Uh, so yeah, I mean, all you have to do is, yeah. Have you ever tried getting into stalking?
If you're a vampire, that would help your chances with the stalking bit.
You could be part of Team Ruthless.
If you are a vampire, stalking women becomes hot. Werewolf, I'm not quite sure. No, yeah, I think so.
No, that was a whole fight from ages. I've never read Twilight. I've never watched the movies. Maybe I should for the sake of the show. I will watch the Twilight movies if we could talk about them. That'd be
You should. That would be
oh god,
wonderful.
it
I don't think I
seems
saw the movies, but I read those books when I was 14,
I'll bet you
13 to
did.
14. I read all the books.
I'll bet you did. That's
And it was, it was kind of lame, honestly. So I immediately went to Anne Rice, and that's why I am like I am, because that's a whole other thing.
I just don't think vampires are glittery, but in that universe they are. That's
No, that
fine.
was really gay.
I mean, in that
That
universe
was
they are.
really dumb.
Fine,
Yeah,
whatever.
but no, but it's like that was like a way for her to let them go out into the sun,
Well, that's
So like if
pretty
it's
clever. Yeah.
cloudy out, they could still go out because if the sun doesn't reflect off their skin, then nobody can tell they're vampires, I guess. And like the reason why they couldn't go out in full sun was because the glittery skin would alert people that they're vampires, which no, it wouldn't. I would just think you have glitter on you.
Well, I mean, those books were written not in 2025, where it's not unheard of to just see a very effeminate man walking down the street in glitter. Um,
Fair.
but no, that's kind of I didn't know that that's why they were glittery. That's
Yeah,
kind of a
yeah.
clever,
It was just because they wanted to put him in high school. Like these
right?
people were supposed to go to high school. You have to do that during the day.
That's okay. Then I take it all back. That's kind of a little clever thing. That's fine. That's
Yeah.
maybe I will watch it. I mean, I can't imagine I'd like it, but
The way that the Vampire Diaries handled that is that the main character vampires would have they had these enchanted rings made
ah,
by witches, daylight rings that let them be immune to the
that's
sunlight.
less.
So like there's
That's less
different ways
cool,
to
though.
get around it.
I mean, Blade
I
was a
just don't think
daywalker.
the sparkly skin is cool at all.
I don't know. I'd have to see it. I think it's original.
It is original. I've never seen it anywhere else, that's for sure.
Because like, what if the Twilight movies are actually fucking awesome, and it's like,
They're not what you think they are. You should go ahead and watch them. It's not what every man who says trash talks, which it just comes up sometimes at church, right? A guy will be like, "Yeah, and women read those romance novels like the Twilight
no,
series or whatever."
that's not really
And
romance. It was the 50 Shades of
no,
Grey
but
that was the
that's
one.
I know, but that's not what people are saying to me in person, in real
Ah,
life. They're using Twilight as the example because every woman has read Twilight, and I have to explain to them it was written by a Mormon. Bella is a virgin until her wedding night in the final book, and then they get pregnant on their honeymoon. It is actually not a sex book, and you're
no.
retarded. That's word for word what I say.
Oh, well, it's church, so you shouldn't say that, but
It's fine. It's an Orthodox church. I could say retarded.
that's Orthodox church. We're
We're the wild boys of Christianity, huh?
Yeah, we could say retarded. That's fine.
Our priests have sex.
They do.
The
They
wild
do.
boys of Christianity.
So true.
It's fucking
I mean,
stupid.
Protestant pastors have a lot more sex probably because they're not limited to the one wife that they have to be married to before ordination, like the
Yeah, but
Orthodox. They just can womanize. Some of them have multiple wives.
a lot of them end up on the news though because they're like
Yep.
local pastor caught doing cocaine with 16-year-old girls.
Yeah, it's a problem. It's a real problem.
Yeah, I mean not all of them. I would say most Protestant pastors are not doing that, but
Probably, but
no, the Protestant pastors are just like extra annoying though because like I had to have like Baptist like youth teachers and shit like that, and I just remember as a kid just thinking like how fucking lame these people are, and as an adult they're still fucking lame. Like I had one guy tell me that David Blaine was satanic. David
what?
Blaine is a fucking magician.
He's not. Oh, I hate that so much. Everything's satanic.
Yeah, it was nuts. At least they didn't get on me for the Dungeons and Dragons box set that I had as a kid, but you know, it was like you know, Rob Zombie satanic and Slipknot is satanic. David Blaine was the one that I thought was the most
Oh,
insane
dude.
because he was. I watched his special when his eyes glue red, and I'm like, well, it didn't, so I was there. I saw it. You
Yeah,
know,
that wasn't real.
and if it
But
was, it was a
okay,
TV trick. But come on,
you haven't been on Twitter in a long time, so you didn't
fuck no.
see this week Skillet released a new song, and it's like their version of like a classic Christian song, right?
Hmm.
Gospel song. And there were tons of those like Twitter pastors that
Yeah,
are just like they do a lot of videos on and social media stuff being like this is clearly an inversion and it's satanic and like all this stuff and it's like,
I think they're just
sir,
a
are you
shitty
not
band.
familiar with Skillet? Do you realize that you can have music about God that's not church music? Like it doesn't make it satanic to that they have tattoos?
Yeah, I think
Like that's crazy.
if
That's
it's,
crazy that you're still doing this in 2025.
if it's well, it's popular now. You know, like all of this. Listen, I'm happy for the Christians gaining their popularity and stuff like that, but
They need to calm down.
yeah, you just gotta. Sometimes I don't think they're gonna go as bad as their predecessors though, because you got a lot of the younger kids that are like, it's just some gay band. Because if it's the band I'm thinking of, it's like they're just not a very good
Yeah,
band.
it's just a crappy band that is
Been
that
around
make
forever.
Christian lyrics, you know?
No, I don't think it'll be as prominent this go around. Mainly because of the internet. You got plenty of people that are like not just in charge of their church in a very small town where it's like, take your child's Slipknot CD and throw it in the trash.
Yep. The better Christian band that isn't a Christian metal band, but they're a metal band who are so Christian they just tend to sing about it, is Witch Hazel. It's a very good, just heavy metal band. Witch
Never heard of them.
Hazel, that's witch with a Y, I believe.
Yeah, never heard of them. I thought you were gonna say As I Lay
They're
Dying because
English.
I think they're Christian.
No, I don't. I can't even remember their music, but I've heard about the band. I mean, it
Yeah,
sounds
just shitty
familiar.
music. Yeah, it was just shitty music I
Yeah.
liked.
But Witch Hazel is just good. It's a heavy metal band, and the guy who writes the songs, the vocalist, the head of the band, has just like gotten really deep into his Christian stuff, and that's just what he tends to write about. But it's good music.
Well, I doubt it's good music, but uh,
All right,
good
whatever
for
you
him.
say.
Yeah, it is whatever I say. It's what the
If you
Ruthless
say
Toothless
so.
says.
How are we doing on time,
We
Ruthless Toothless?
have about 2 minutes left. So if we want to wrap up
Okay.
this thing with
Well,
them.
I have one more, dear Abby, but
Okay,
this
do
person
that.
I do know listens to the Patreon episodes, so we could save it for Patreon.
That's fine. Whatever you want to do. I,
All right.
like you, have checked the fuck out.
I'm trying my best.
So what I'm gonna do? I've got the WWE 2K25 game. Okay. And you can take a picture of your face, and then
hmm
I'm gonna make the Ruthless Toothless because you can do it's like a campaign mode. It's my rise. And you go, I make choices. And you can do wrestling matches and shit. And I'm gonna do the career of Ruthless Toothless.
That's cute.
It's
It's
gonna
fun that you
kick
can put your
ass.
face on it. How good is the putting the face on it?
You
Is
got to do
that,
some
like,
work.
decent?
Yeah, it, like
Okay.
mainly puts a picture in front of it, and then you got to
You have to, like,
character creation it, and like move all the shit around.
it'd be cool if they did that for like RPGs and stuff. Because I always, half the time I make a character for an RPG, half the time I encounter a character creator, I'm trying to make it look like me because I'm the person playing.
I try to make mine look like you too. I think you saw
You
Abby
do
poop
that. You
Abby
do
poop
that.
the orc.
Yeah.
Poop Abby the orc, I think was my Oblivion character. Yeah. Um,
And then I really like to name my characters retard.
that's a good one. That is a
I
good
did
one.
name my most recent one. I named Genius, all caps. So
Ah.
everybody's like, "Hey, genius!"
Sup, Einstein?
Yeah. I don't know. It's just, and I'll just sit there and I'll giggle every time someone in the game says the name that I made. I just giggle every time. It never gets old.
Yeah. They don't let you put the N word anymore. Back in the Super Nintendo games, they did. And I did.
Yeah.
It was a different time. I mean, it was still funny, but you weren't supposed to say it. It was like, Legend of Zelda or whatever. Dropping in bombs on that game just constantly. It was funny.
Yeah, it was fine because it was funny. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, it's always fine. It was funny.
I don't even disagree with that. Okay, stop. He's doing the eyes again.
That's the show.
Thank you, everyone, for listening. Have a great week, secure in the knowledge that we are with you. We are the only ones you can trust are here to help.